Two lost tales. Apart by the coldest ice. Death is the coldest ice, and thrice on ice, for I had seen it roll the dice to take 3 friends who skated on thin ice. Amongst them was one that I wished God had saved, if time had a little mercy, despite been spiteful to the rest in the incidents. This tale makes me weep, an unforgettable memory to keep, which transcends deeply in sleep, yet I strive somehow to get past that event vividly and evidently. It was one cold winter, where zeal and cheer had come together. We were skating over an icy lake ardently. Some friends were skiing on a snow nearby, and the day was perfect, till death came to the effect. Death watched the scene that time displayed, and began to set a final destination for my closest friend, bringing the trend of his life to a short thread. No one noticed the little cracking sound as the icy lake began to break, giving way for the coldest water underneath. No one noticed when death prowled further, as my friend kept losing balance on his slippery little skate boots, whilst stampeding on the deafening ice beneath. It was tiredness and thirst that made me apart, an act to quench, moved me away from death's darts. Taking a warm drink at the far end of the lake rink, I began to think how gentle the day had to bring, for everyone was having fun to the brink. A loud snap of broken ice made me turn behind, and there I saw him fell and submerged after he called to me in terror. I sped fast to the fall, dipped my hand in the ice-cold water as far, and splashed my hands through for a grab, but to no avail. I was unwelcomed by the coldness, which sent chills down my spine, and almost froze my moving hands perfectly still. Rescuers came minutes later to retrieve his body, and being shielded from sight, I heard they did everything to revive him, yet he became perfectly still. Present at the graveyard and silently reflecting this sad tale, I threw a sign to wish him an everlasting peace, and left accepting that we were indeed apart by the coldest ice. Stranger stranding. Stranger, stranger, stranding and standing by the shore and facing a land you didn't hope for. You survived a shipwreck, wretched and trekking on forgotten sands against your reckoning. The dwellers received you as a family, and they smiled as you learnt their dialect and simile seemingly. Your hunting and inventing skills drew a crew of attention and an admiration of your good retention. You hit a trajectory of 0 to a hero that at a point, a little boy nicknamed you Pharaoh. Night feasts with the king always gleamed your eyes after killing wild beasts of the east. Till the dreams of a beloved kept streaming in your sleep in frequence. Stranger, stranger, stranding and reprimanding, to the reality beating you in sequence. Rains of time slowly turned your beard to gray as you built yourself a wooden boat. To flee and refrain from staying in a land that you spent your prime of strength. But now to this length, regarded as a legend, you long for a dream with a faith of not accepting your current fate. As you paved your invention forward from a shore Dwellers were waving that wherever you go, life will be in good saving.